We're about 10 miles due east of the U.S. Capitol building at Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody gonna get it started. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
You know, you think back, Mike, to a year ago, 6 quarterbacks taken in the first round of the NFL draft, and Bo Nix was probably the least heralded coming out of college, but was able to lead his team to the playoffs, and he really did it by earning his job out of training camp, and he never looked back. 29 touchdown passes, the most ever by a rookie in Broncos history. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Broncos.
First down.
And they certainly don't waste any time getting him involved, and we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan, but if this is a sign of things to come, he could be in store for a big game.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Denver first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
First down, Denver.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Mikey Samra still on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
He'll get this out wide, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone.
Touchdown,
Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and through. The Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Commanders nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They're led out by the former number 2 overall pick. That was back in 2015, Marcus Mariota.
It's just so nice to have a veteran like this on your roster that you know might not get a ton of reps in practice, might not get a ton of reps in the preseason, but when you need to turn to him, he's there and he's ready. They've been a starter in this league. They've had success. He knows how to manage a huddle. He knows how to read defenses. He does all the intangibles that you need to turn to when your team needs a settling force at quarterback. To have one of these guys, man, what a weapon.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. That's to Krosky-Merritt. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. There he goes again. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
That's another Washington first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Right back to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's get up here.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
I think the
9.
days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
The right side, catch made by McLaurin. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And the Commanders are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Mims. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
That's another quick 1st down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 14, and the Broncos 1st down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So
it is brought in the end zone. Cortland Sutton, touchdown Denver.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Mariota's pass complete to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Start the drive with Krosky-Merritt. He'll push forward for about a yard. Patrick Surtain makes the tackle.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. The motion man here is McLaurin. He'll get this out to the left flat. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. The linebacker, Jonathan Cooper, on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. Getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
He's brought down at the
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, the Commander is going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Broncos offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Mims sent in motion here. A run once more, that's Harvey. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 26.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Shut down. Motion, motion. Check, check, check. Shift.
On second down, here's Krosky Merritt. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Taken down at the 14-yard
In order to be
line.
successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Jake Moody
all even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 9. Again, it's Harvey. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
First down, Denver.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action with Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll throw. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Lutz for the extra point.
After.
The kick is good. The Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Win the rep, let's go, right here.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw yet again. A screen sent up for Krosky Merritt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Krosky Merritt. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll come up for second and 9. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Robbie Chosen. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. They'll run here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
And the Broncos first down.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. They send Sutton in motion. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Commanders' 47-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. To throw is Nix. A throw on the move is caught. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This one he's got to have.
7-yard attempt.
And he has missed this one. No good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here's Mims. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Harvey. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down. Up past the 40-yard line.
Gain of 6. And the Broncos 1st down. It's a gain of 6.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that first down.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Broncos.
A gain of 11 on the play.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Draw play here for Harvey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver first down.
The best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Second down and 8. Throwing is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And third down coming up. Here's Nix to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. They'll motion the slot man right. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. They'll look to throw. Has caught. That's Lane. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Back to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.